Hello everyone, you're listening to the Legends of Laia, a tabletop actual play campaign set in the fractured world of Laia, brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. Legends of Laia comes out every single Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts, and we would greatly appreciate it if you supported the show on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Infinity Break. Before we get started, let's go ahead and reintroduce our characters. Folks, my name is Ben Hamlin. I am a rogue of indiscernible archetype. I keep saying that. I do know what archetype I am. I just don't want to tell anybody else.
It's funnier to keep the joke
Are
going.
you not a swashbuckler?
I am
Nope.
a swashbuckler.
Nope.
No, I mean, I'm indiscernible.
No, you're not. Look at your D&D character sheet. You're not
I figured
a
I thought that's why we were doing the indiscernible archetype joke, because you thought you were a swashbuckler, but your character sheet says something different.
I don't even remember anymore.
Okay, so the joke
says
stands
C.
then.
Folks, once again, we are not joined by Andrew Akel, who is on vacation, lucky bastard.
Boo.
Which means,
I wish he was here.
Yeah, I mean, sure, as do I.
Andrew
Boo
has his
vacation.
podcast, so he's gonna hear us booing him.
I miss you,
Booing
Andrew.
his vacation even,
Yeah.
which I feel like
Yeah.
is worse. Like, boo me, I'm horrible. But don't boo my vacation.
All right, everyone, a moment of booing for Johnny.
Boo.
I would never.
Yeah.
Andrew's on vacation, so Andrew's new character will be joining us soon, but not today. That being said, I think there's somebody else on this show who might want to say their name.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
I didn't want to say your name for you.
Oh, hold on. Ben, do you know my name? Tell me my name right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Marty?
Not quite. I'll help you out. My name is Maddie Trumbo Gobes. I play Paladin Captain Petros, our half-orc cleric paladin.
My name's Johnny Ronaldo. I play Finley Murphy, who is a chef of very discernible archetype, and that archetype is Battlemaster.
Last but incredibly not least, your Dungeon Master for Legends of Laia, Nick Boyloon. Nick, take it away.
That actually came up in my Facebook memories the other day, where you probably saw it because I tagged you in it. Of me
Oh, I'm
when
not
you
on
get my
Facebook, but
name
that's
wrong,
nice.
When you get my name wrong on the podcast, and you're like, "Oh, and here's my co-host Nick Boiling."
I'm not on Facebook. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you.
butchering my last name at every opportunity.
That's
I love
right.
it. All right. So last time on Legends of Laia, you started on your journey up the mountain. Many of you saw snow for the first time. And although there was a little bit of a mishap that happened with the second cart, you did manage to get up into the upper part of the mountains, where the snow is now permanent on the ground, and you have wandered into what appears to be a populated area, although you don't see anyone yet. All you do is hear voices inside the mountains on either side of you.
Okay, I figure maybe we should just keep going, right? Like, I'm sure we'll run into them eventually, but for now, like, we just kind of, I don't know, I'm worried about running into the risk of, like, running into these people and they're trying to beat our ass. Like, I'm like, maybe we should just go. But they may also have information about the guy we're trying to find, so I don't know.
As you do continue to go through, though, a small figure darts out in front of the cart before noticing you guys and darting away. It is a small dwarven girl.
Oh!
Hugo pulls up on the reins of his invisible, non-existent horse.
Yeah, same.
It seems she is very surprised to see you, as clearly, by the look on her face, not many people come by this way.
Yeah, well, to be fair, we're surprised to see her, so...
Yeah. She then darts away into a small hole in the mountainside.
Okay.
This hole is my hole. It's built
This was made for me.
Hugo lets out a "Whoa, Nelly," and pats the back of the invisible horse in front of him.
All right,
Just
now,
pass the
Petros,
cart.
I don't think that we should adopt anyone else, but we should stop to see if they're all right.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Both of those. You say that like I would just start adopting children from their parents. That's not...
Finley, like, while you're talking to Finley, she's, like, smiling and nodding, but her eyes are looking at the small child in the other cart.
They don't have parents anymore. And also... Okay, listen.
I didn't say anything, and she's still, like, smiling and nodding with her eyes looking at the child.
The little child is
didn't even say
definitely still,
anything.
like, burritoed in the pelts with, like, the little cup of hot chocolate.
Yeah.
They're having a time of their life. Like, this is rad.
Yeah. This is rad. Finley.
In a one-horse, in a no-horse open sleigh.
I mean, I'm the one who supplied the fucking furs and the fucking hot chocolate.
That is
so,
true.
Yeah, I am making it rad as shit. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
that's true. No,
Mama
you're right.
Murphy.
You are doing great.
Finley, me.
You're right. Sorry, that was kind of rude. That was unnecessary. Feeling kind of sensitive today. Anyway, so
It's the snow. It's the snow. It's the seasonal.
yeah, sorry. The snow showed up, and it's throwing. I don't know. I'm feeling very emotional.
All right, Petros,
Yeah.
take a deep breath in,
Okay.
and while you hold it in, I want you to picture this is all the ocean. It's just frozen. And now breathe out.
Okay, that does make me feel better.
And you breathe
Melora is
in
all
and-
around us. Okay.
And
Well-
you smell that nice moist air.
Mm.
It's because it's fucking water.
Because it's fucking water. Yeah, that's true. You know, it's
You
water
guys
all
have
the way
fucking
down.
water?
Oh, that's...
Pedros is like, well, I mean, I know a few people.
Petrus is like, oh, that's just like, oh, is that... I'm learning things about other cultures today. No, that's not canon. Okay, yeah, I agree. Can we... How... This whole you've described, how little...
Okay, it is, as you turn to look at it, you now see that it's like 3 feet tall.
Oh, I'm not
And
fucking
it's the
fitting in there.
single one. Yeah, there's no way that Petros is gonna be able to get in there.
Yeah, fiddling this one's all you.
You do see that she pokes her head out again and comes out, only this time she is accompanied by an adult male dwarf. His skin is white pale with kind of a tinge of gray to it. And his hair is white, and you kind of get the feeling that if he was standing there before, you wouldn't have been able to notice him. He kind of blends in with the stone and the snow.
Classic dwarf nonsense.
He does see you, though, and approaches you. The girl is kind of like tugging on his arm and like pulling him towards you.
Howdy.
Hello, what brings you this way?
We're traveling through. We're trying to find someone. We have reason to believe they went through this way. I actually don't know what this guy looks like. He's a friend of our friend, and I look at Hugo like, I need you to describe this man.
Oh, I don't know. He could
have
have
you-
gotten his he could have gotten his hair cut since I last saw him.
Okay.
Would you like any hot chocolate?
The girl is like looking up at Finley like, yes.
Finley, like, already has, like, 2 mugs outstretched.
Her little hands like reach up to grab it.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking in Star Trek terms. It's Finley, her mug's outstretched.
Yeah. That's a mood.
Oh, I see. You're missing someone too, are you?
Are you missing somebody?
Oh wait, I forgot I had a character model for this asshole, so I can actually pull him up if I need to.
Cool. Yeah.
Are they very short, and do they have wings?
No.
Okay.
Actually, it was an elf, but you see, he came through here a little while ago to help us with a giant problem. But he
Like a
hasn't come-
big problem, or a problem with a giant?
I was about to
problem
make
with
the
a
same
couple of
fucking
giants,
joke.
actually.
Oh, that's a giant
So
problem.
that is a giant problem.
Same brain.
It is a giant problem, but he hasn't come back yet, so we're...
Well, we haven't seen any elves yet, I don't think.
No. Which way did he go? I mean, we could go look and see maybe if we can help him.
The same way you're heading, just
okay.
to the north that way. You see, a couple of stone giants moved in here, and, well, they're kind of making things difficult for the rest of us who live here.
Well, would you like a lift?
Or we could just
lift to where?
Go take care of it.
Well,
I'll tell you what.
You said you were heading in the same direction that we're heading.
Oh, no, he was headed in the same direction that
the,
we're going. The elf guy.
The elf who wanted to help us.
Gotcha. Well, wouldn't finding him be the more time-sensitive of the two?
Yeah, but I figure they're probably related, right? If we head that way...
Yeah, so would you
We
like
are
a
all in
lift?
agreement.
But
why would he... If he can't... Never mind.
I don't exactly think that, we're the type to be fighting giants, you know.
Oh, well then, yeah, don't...
Yeah, cool. So...
I'll tell you what, though.
We'll go look.
If you're headed that way...
Yeah.
And you manage to take care of this problem for us.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a bunch of Master Forge Masters here.
Oh! Uh-huh.
And, I have been working on a few projects, and see, those of us who live here tend to live here in peace, so we make projects, but we don't really use them. If you go and take care of this, giant problem for us, maybe find the poor lad who, went off on his own. Probably wasn't the wisest decision, but, if you manage to take care of this problem for us, I could, see myself, making he kind of sees, like, the weapons that y'all are carrying. He's like, could make a few, improvements for you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, my armor has been looking rusty. I would love an upgrade.
I have the longsword I've been using since we started playing this game.
He crosses his arms, puts his hand on his bearded chin, and looks Finley up and down. He's like, yeah, I can see it. Looks like you've had a lot of wear and tear on that.
he says to her, covered in dirt and shit.
Yep.
In the snow, which means that's old dirt.
And yeah, it looks like you lot have been through the ringer.
Yeah, that's a generous way to put it, yes.
Still, that must mean the lot of you must be pretty strong if you've made it up this far.
That is the other point.
Ounce?
We do all right.
Yes. This elf lad you sent that way. What did he look like? Can you give us kind of a just so we know what to look for? I mean, I'm sure there are not many elves that live up this way, so it'll probably be easy, but it can't hurt.
Well, he was kind of bluish.
Oh, I guess that's the other point. So, travelers coming this we've actually lost 2 people recently. There was a drow who would have been like I give him a brief description of Shalva.
No,
have you seen anyone in this way?
Can't say I have.
Okay.
The elf that came by this way was he had kind of like bluish skin, white hair. I think he was more of a wizard folk than anything.
Okay. Not quite but no problem. We can we'll find him, we'll find these giants, take care of it. We have a child with us, and I don't necessarily want to go bringing a child into a giant fight. Would you mind keeping an eye on him while we go take care of this issue? Sorry, I keep using him. Would you mind keeping an eye on them while we take care of this giant issue?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely don't think it's a good idea to be bringing a child into a giant's lair.
Yeah, agreed. And I unpack Mika.
What a simpler time. Hey, strangers that I just met, here's a child.
Do you want my child?
Yeah, I know, right?
Do you want this baby?
There's another...
Would you like a baby?
Do you want this baby?
Yeah, I'll go over to
10 shillings.
just be like, okay, we're gonna go take care of these giants. I need you to stay with these folks for the time being, but we'll come back for you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'll make you a fresh batch of hot cocoa when I get back, alright?
Okay.
Okay, great. I'll bundle them off to the... Sorry, we never exchanged
But
names.
only if you behave.
Yeah, you did. The child's name is Mika. Oh, you
no,
mean
sorry,
the dwarf?
with the dwarf. Yes, this is Mika. My name is Petros. These are... And I let my compatriots introduce themselves, unless they would like me to introduce them.
Hugo
Nice.
Charlemagne Augustus Robert Danton de Fontaine, world-famous author and archaeologist.
And Finley Murphy at your service.
Nice to meet you.
This is Shavala and Korea.
Hey. I'm Hirt. It's nice to meet you all.
Hirt?
Hirt.
Hird. Okay.
It's spelled Hird.
Oh, okay.
Hirt.
Hird.
Just gonna type that into the IKEA website, see what comes up.
Oh, it's a chair.
I think on IKEA it would be HJ.
Yeah, probably.
Hird.
Yeah. Hird.
IRRD.
Hird.
There's an umlaut in there somewhere.
It's a filtered water filter pitcher. That's nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So it's
I'm the leader and forge master of this little community of mountain dwarves here. I do wish you luck. If it does seem like it's beyond your level, just let us know. I mean, we'll have to move if that's the case, but
yeah, absolutely no. I think it should be fine, but if it seems like it's something that you should just move on, hopefully not. But we will let you know.
Please, my friend, we have been traveling for a great time together. We have fought dinosaurs.
It feels like
and
2
dragons
years. 2.5 years, approximately.
We have fought dragons and dinosaurs alike, and there has so far been nothing that is too much of a challenge for us.
Also, a couple of giants one time. We did handle those giants once.
We have fucked up some giants in the past.
impressive.
Vampires. That was wild. Yeah. We've had a
Well,
really
it
interesting
is,
few months anyway.
It is getting a little dark, and I wouldn't want you all to travel in this. We could provide you a place to stay for now. You can wait out the bad weather at night and head out in the morning.
Oh, that's very generous. If that is all right, then I think we would take you up on your offer and then head out in the morning to go handle this problem. Now, secondarily, you may notice that my sister and I are very tall, and is there another entrance that we can come through?
Yes, we realized after our last visitor that we needed to expand our entrances a little bit. He walks up to the side of the mountain and kind of knocks on it with his knuckles, and a larger entrance kind of forms in response
Sick.
to his touch. One that you guys can definitely enter through. It looks like it was made to accommodate a cart.
Oh, great.
You and Korea will have to bend down a little bit,
Yeah,
but you will be able to enter.
cool.
Do you
And bring
all,
your carts in too?
Yep.
Nice.
Hugo gestures to his vehicle. Do you all validate?
You get a little parking ticket stamp.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
You're like collecting.
I put my
like your
debit card into the
passport
machine.
book.
Yeah, Hugo on his look. I know this isn't. This is not how they're built. But Hugo, yeah, he like brings down one of the what do you call them? The sun visors or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has a bunch of like paper memorabilia tucked up in there.
Yeah.
Again, on a part of the vehicle that doesn't exist on a cart.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it.
I will describe this thing as a car as often as I can.
You bring in the cart into this larger entrance, and as you enter, you're able to see that the inside of the mountain has been built up and carved away into a small dwarven city on the inside. These master these forge masters have basically built their city onto the inside of the mountain, which is kind of why you can now understand why they don't really want to move, because you can tell that this took a lot of time and effort to do.
Yeah.
The age of this is probably within like 200 years. So they've been here for a while. And so you can see that there are like nooks for them to sleep in. Kind of as the path into it slides downward, you can see at the bottom there's an entrance to a forge, which kind of goes deep into the mountain. There's like a small cart, like a mine cart, also in the entrance to him. Like there's like a complex system of railways that you can see moving through this part of the mountain. These mountain dwarves have made their own city inside this mountain, essentially. So here leads you to a place where you can park your carts, and shows you to some of the nooks to sleep in. Corian, Petros, it may be a little bit uncomfortable for you.
Mm-hmm.
You can fit in, like, if you lay sideways into two of them, 2 or 3.
I mean, we can also just sleep in the carts if that's going to be
That's true.
less of a pain in the ass, right? Like, I don't want them to have to, like, stack them together like we're a large group at a restaurant.
You can also do that. So now you kind of have your own place to settle down for the night. There's also, like, a little
Sick.
fire pit, like a stone fire pit.
Sick. Cool. We sit around the fire pit. I don't know.
Hell yeah. If it comes up again, I have the character model pulled up if I need to describe the individual we're pursuing.
So you say you are, any other info about this friend you're looking for?
No, well, if it comes up again, we're all talking about my boss, right? Or my former mentor, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I don't want to phrase it as like we're on the hunt. We're like trying to hunt down this guy to like kill him or like whatever. Not we're gonna kill him, but like, you know, I don't want it to sound like we're chasing a guy down to like get his ass. I want to phrase it slightly more positively in case that
sure.
You know.
Oh, I can handle that.
Yeah.
Yes, we are trying to find an old friend of mine, and I do mean an older friend of mine. I have not seen him in a good many years, so I can only approximate his appearance for you. But let's see. When I last knew him, he traveled with a pet raven. He has a distinct kind of a long, like down to the calves, red jacket, like big huge overcoat. He has a sword. Hugo pats the side of his hip, quite like mine. Kind of a wide brim hat, a darker skin, a full beard. But this is when I saw him. He could have shaved. Oh,
can you hit me with shaved one more time?
He could have been shelved.
He could have shaved his beard off, but that is when he looked like when I knew him. I think he is a distinct enough looking fellow. The Raven, I think, is the dead giveaway here. I don't suppose you have seen any tall looking mans with rapiers and ravens?
No, I can't say I have. You're kind of the first tall, rapiered man that I've seen.
And yet I have no raven. So it can't be me.
No, it can't. Sorry about that.
No. It is quite alright. It was a shot in the dark.
Every sentence you say has a line reading I don't expect, but it's always the one word I could have never anticipated. Like, if you give me that sentence again, I would not have expected that dark would have been the one, but it just got me.
You're welcome. It's not a French accent, it's something else.
It's an accent. That's all we can confirm. Yeah, cool.
Okay, well, it was a shot in the dark. Certainly, I did not expect him to have been through here recently or anything like that. This is just a matter of concern to us. He is very old and very far from home, so you understand why we are worried.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I will say we've had a lot of shadow activity around here lately. More than usual.
Pardon?
Shadow activity? Is that what he said?
I really don't know what else to call them. They aren't like solid monsters like we're used to. Usually we'll have some beasts come up here every once in a while. They don't make it very long, very far from home, but these ones are different. They are, the only way that I can describe them is shadows. I guess you said that you all have fought vampires before, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
They remind me kind of like that.
It sounds like they're like intangible almost. Is that like they're on another plane possibly?
Every time we try to attack them when they're around, we can't seem to land a hit on them. They just vanish.
Interesting.
All right, real quick.
Good to keep an eye out for.
You said that you're like forge masters. Are the weapons that you're trying to hit them with silver? Or magical in some way?
We do make magic and silvered weapons, yeah.
Alright, so those are what they're basically dodging.
Yeah. It seems more to me like they just aren't...
There. Yeah, I wonder if they're on another plane, like when we were... I'm referencing the orc village, right? When we like clipped into another plane of existence or whatever.
I gotcha.
I wonder if it's
your world glitched.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like what we encountered in the village. But they're just not going over like we did. That is very concerning, though. Actually, if would you say you've seen an increase in the past month, in the past couple of weeks? What is the timeline?
I would say the past month or so.
Okay.
They didn't used to be here at all before, which is why we didn't really know how to deal with them.
Yeah, of course.
We're used to mountain lions and not
animals,
shadows.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep an eye out. We'll see. I don't know.
I just want to warn you about them, don't...
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that. Obviously, you may have gathered we've seen a lot of strange things in our travels together, so this is just another one on the list, but...
Just another Manic Monday.
I wish it was Sunday, because that's my fun day. Very odd. Well...
Where did you all come from, anyway?
A few places. We we originally left to come find this guy, and I gestured to Hugo. And then it all just kind of spiraled out from there. We are most recently from, Port DeSoto. Took me a second.
I'm from Meringue, and I just met these two, I just met this party, 5 days ago?
Yeah,
but they're very nice.
We try. Yes, I'm originally from Port Amethyst.
Wow, that is far.
Yeah, yes, it is. It's very far.
Is there a lot up here in the mountains?
Yes, I will admit, it started snowing, and I was very surprised. I've never seen snow before, and it was very exciting. And also a little alarming.
I've never seen the ocean, so...
I'm a big fan.
It's very pretty. I highly recommend it a trip.
I'm a big fan.
An understatement, maybe. Yeah, I like it alright.
That's fine. Big fan.
He's such an idiot. He's so
I
dumb.
love him so much. Everything he says.
What's wrong with him? No, we're all from yes, we're all from kind of all over the place, and we all just kind of, I don't know, fell in together. How long have we been traveling? It feels like it's been about 2.5 years. I've already made this joke, but how long has it been, like, in universe? Do we know?
We've canonically discussed it. I think it's only been like 3 months.
Yeah. Since then, I feel like we've added another few weeks, though.
It's been like at least 4.5 months now.
Yeah.
It's been 4
Has
and a
Finley
half.
only been with us for like 5 days? That doesn't seem right.
I feel like Finley has definitely been with you longer than that.
Like maybe closer to a week and a half.
At least a week and a half.
Yeah. Because we did that whole vampire thing, and then we've been traveling for a while. Anyway, yeah, so I guess we've only been together for like 4.5 months, but, you know, it'd be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
Battles will do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Bring you closer together. And where are you headed now?
Well, just north as, you know, until we find this person we're looking for. We're not headed for a specific place, I guess, rather than just finding a person. Which makes it a little difficult, obviously, but it has to happen.
What is the city we're going to? I'm blinking in my mind all of a sudden.
Montania.
Montania. But by way of Montania.
Mm.
Ah, the capital city of El Norte.
That is correct. You've passed.
The geography
My
test
geography.
of the place you live in. Yes. Hugo,
we have our most reliable intel is that is where my old friend is. Whether or not that is true or how long he has since been there, that is unknown to me.
Well, I think if you'll be looking for anyone, especially I guess a human, that would be the place to find them.
So we've heard, yeah. I don't know anything about El Norte, so I feel like I cannot add anything else to say. I'm like, I don't know, we're going there. I'm super out of my depth at this point.
Ah, well.
What's the El Norte
hilly.
Christmas Carol sound like?
Mm-hmm. It's always
The weather
Christmas.
outside is frightful.
It's just the regular Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Everyone
you
else
just
is
sing it year-round.
bastardized. Yeah, they just sing them all the time.
The
very,
weather is literally always frightful.
The fire
Very
is always
hilly.
delightful, though. That's kind of the trade-off.
Very hilly, very snowy, very windy and cold. Although, from what I've heard, very beautiful out there on the coast. If you're a fan of the ocean, you'll see a whole nother side of it.
Oh, shit. This is also a port city, isn't it?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Petrus is like, oh, hell yeah, the ocean! Yeah, no, I will admit, it always feels weird being landlocked for a long period, so I'm excited to see new parts of the ocean. What a dork.
I love him.
He
just loves the ocean so much.
Man just loves the ocean. Who doesn't?
Love the ocean and your wives.
Mm-hmm. My wife I don't have.
The ocean is my wife.
The ocean is my wife. I'm married to the ocean.
The ocean is my mom.
The ocean is my mom.
I support him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good chat, team.
I do wish you luck in finding this person of yours, and well, I will, I'll start working on some armor and whatnot for you. So should you take care of that giant problem?
Much appreciated.
Giant problem. Well, it looks like if anyone needs it, it looks like it'll get some good use with all of you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. Sorry, we're weird. And don't know how to
with
talk
a bunch
to
of
people.
dwarves, so
I'm not sorry we're weird.
I like that
I like
attitude.
being weird.
I like that attitude. It's good
Speaking
to
of
Normally
which-
it's just a setting on the washing machine.
I almost
I know
said that
what
too.
What is a washing machine?
So before we hunker down for the night, can you direct me to the kitchen? I assume
kitchen.
that there's a place where, like, meals are prepped.
We make everything over the fires. I don't know.
Well, where are people cooking over fires? I'd like to learn if you have any, like, dishes that are, you know, cultural landmarks that I could maybe learn.
Ah, I see. A chef.
Yes.
Well, sure. If you want to come this way, we'll probably have a communal dinner or something. We have the bigger fire over there, which we and the smaller cook fires down there as well. If you'd like to join, yeah, you could probably learn some things from them
Finley
if you'd
is
like.
glowing.
Oh, very interested. Well, this way then.
She begins to levitate an inch off the ground in excitement.
Yes, she's our chef. She's very, very good.
So he leads you down towards there's like in the dip, kind of the center area. So the nooks are kind of in the walls, like in the sides of the mountain, and then everything else kind of comes down, like slopes down into a bottom area. And in that area there are smaller like cook fires, like kind of a campsite area would be, just like without tents. But there are stone tables, stone fire pits, and the fire pits are kind of constructed in a way that it can direct, instead of like letting the smoke just go out willy-nilly, it kind of directs it into a certain direction so that it's not just like in everybody's face all the time. And there are other dwarves who are cooking. The diet does seem to be largely meat-based, obviously because there's no vegetation that grows in this area. There are, it looks like caribou. There, don't tell Blinks, but there is mountain lion.
Blinks would eat a mountain lion. That's not
probably
even a cousin.
But there's like caribou, like the reindeer, the various kind of like Arctic meats. It's very meat based, and so you can see that there are like slabs of meat that are like laying on a salt block. So it's being tenderized and salted. Whereas others, and then they also have a smoker.
Nice.
And so there's smoked meats, and then there's meat also being cooked on the fire. And it like part of the meat, it will be like carved off and served.
Finley is just having the time of her life, like talking with all of the different people doing all of the different stages of cooking. And each time she like ends a conversation with one person to go to another person, she reaches into her bag of garlic and gives them a thing of garlic.
I love this.
Because they don't have vegetation, so now they're like,
oh, spice, whoa.
Yeah.
Garlic?
So she gives everyone involved in the cooking process their own head of garlic.
Love that. She makes very good friends, especially with all the dwarves who are like doing the meat salting and cooking and everything like that. She also comes away from this with a rather large collection of cured meats.
Yeah. I was gonna say, people must be dry aging the hell out of some stuff in here.
There's a lot of cured meats and dried meats. It's very...
Their jerky must be sick.
Yeah, it's awesome.
God, I want jerky now.
Right?
It's definitely like reindeer.
Yeah, they probably don't have like cattle and stuff, do they?
No, they don't seem
They are like game hunters.
They're game hunters.
Sick.
It does seem like a lot of them carry like bows and arrows with them.
Cool.
It seems more like there isn't a large presence of shield and sword. And you can kind of get the feeling that the armor and sword and shields that they do make are like art projects. They do it out of pride for crafting rather than to use them themselves.
So, maybe I should see if they'll upgrade my short bow and make it viable.
Maybe.
Anyways, that's a
they
conversation
do, they
for another
all,
time.
the dwarves,
I'm hanging out with chefs, not smiths.
The dwarves also do, double. A lot of them are also smiths. They do get along very well with you, Finley. And you do come away from this with like a lot of cured meats.
Nice. Yeah, I think if they're also smiths, she'd probably like talk to them about smithing things since she knows a lot.
You do notice that like the quality of the carving knives and everything are just absolutely top tier. Like the materials and everything around you. There's nothing here that has been imported. Like this all came from the mountain.
They would be like, oh yeah, your armor, we could, reinforce this shoulder part. And she's like, yeah. And then she's like, and they're like, your bow, we could, do this. And she's like, yeah. And she's like, and your sword. And she's like, fucking no. You don't fucking touch my sword.
Okay.
Like
sorry.
very.
Oh, sorry to suggest it.
This is all I have left of my husband, you fucks.
You don't have to be mean about it.
No, she's not actually mean. I'm just.
No, we won't make any changes to the sword. No worries.
I as much as I would like an improved sword, I'm making the character choice that she will not let anyone touch it ever for any reason.
That's definitely, I can definitely, get behind that. So yeah, you are able to have a communal dinner with the dwarf community, and the dwarves are very friendly. It's pretty obvious that they don't get visitors a lot of the time because they're not exactly wary of you. Like they have no reason to be.
I mean, it's hard to be wary of Finley.
She's very cute. But even Coria, and they're very curious about Coria and Petros because they're huge.
Because we're like literally over double their height, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like big burly half orc, like orc and half orc respectively.
Yeah. They just keep asking you to get things off of high shelves.
Yes. I like the idea that like at one point they're like sitting there awkwardly because there's Coria and Petros are just awkward, and there's like a gaggle of children hiding just outside of the like field of view. Like, oh my god. And he's like, you guys could come over. Yeah, and they're like, can you pick us up?
It's us!
The little dwarf girl from before, she definitely does come over. Like, she's braver than the rest of them. So she does get that ball rolling.
Yeah. I just want them to be like, can you guys, like, pick us up and put us on your shoulders? Or, like, the thing where, like...
the arms around your biceps and you can...
Yes, exactly. And Corey and I just spend the time with a bunch of the kids just, like, lifting them, and they're like, holy fuck.
This is the coolest thing ever!
Yeah. Is Mika playing with any of them, or are they just, like,
I was just
hanging?
gonna ask what Mika was up to.
Yeah.
Mika seems
Same
to
brain.
have, like, Velcroed themselves to the little dwarven girl.
Oh.
Probably because that was the first person that they met in this community. But also because their personalities, like, opposites attract kind of thing. And so Mika is very shy, but the dwarf girl is very outgoing. And they're like, this is my new friend.
Yeah.
Everyone, this is my new best friend.
Yeah.
Look how cute your ears are.
I love that.
Children.
And so it's like their protection is like, oh, this is my person now.
Mm-hmm. I feel so much better about leaving them here. Not that I felt bad about it, because I was like, I inherently trust these people, but like, they have a friend that I'm like, Petros is like, oh, thank God. Thank you, Melora.
You also notice that when the dinner is over and you do eventually return to your cart, that Petros, your cart, which got caught earlier, the back right wheel has been fixed and replaced.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh.
This just seems to be a bunch of people who are like, if we see a technological improvement, then
we have to fix it.
Do it.
Yeah,
we're gonna do it.
my shitty ass cart that's like Paladin standard issue.
Yeah, they've improved it and definitely made it a little better for, like, if you can add
difficult travel
to...
Yeah.
If you can, like, add treads to cart wheels, like...
They've, like, reinforced
the
this...
now have snowshoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, they've reinforced, like, the spokes and stuff so they're harder to break when you get jostled and... Oh, that's so... Petros gets, like, genuinely a little teary-eyed, and then he's like, I'm cool.
I'm cool.
The kindness of strangers does not touch me. I'm not emotionally vulnerable, I have problems. And then goes to bed.
Eventually, though, there are some dwarves that are in, like, the circle, like, after people are done eating and everything, pull out, like, a lute and a flute and various other kinds of instruments that they've made from animal
Shalva would have loved this shit.
Stuff, and they start playing their instruments and singing and dancing around.
Hell yeah.
After dinner revelry.
Yeah.
Nick, a little bit of world building question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the, like... I imagine that being dwarves, not to be dwarf racist, but I imagine that they make some liquor of some kind here.
They do. Yes.
What are they? What's their mountain liquor?
Man,
like?
Shalva would have fucking loved this place.
Yeah, I know, right?
I
would want to say mead because, like, Nordic areas, but
right.
I don't think they have bees if they don't have plants.
No, they have... I would say that they have, like, there's a, like, kind of, like, Russia, like, how in Russia they have wheat that will grow in hardy climates. So they have vodka.
Nice. I was gonna guess vodka because root vegetables, too. Like,
yeah.
I bet they can
like
grow potatoes in
stuff.
the cave.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, exactly. So there's definitely vodka. It's very strong too. Like,
hell yeah.
The way that they've distilled it is like it seems like this culture wants to do everything to the best of their possible ability. So they take that really seriously. So even their vodka is like distilled to like the point of perfection.
Nice. Finley gets shit-faced with her new best friends that she's ever met ever.
I love that. Do the rest of you have anything to drink?
Sure, Petros does some light... I don't think he's, like, getting toasted, because that's just not really his style among strangers, but, like, he is, like, definitely drinking. I imagine he, like, settles... Either he's hanging out with the kids, but if he's hanging out with the adults, he's finding the most, like the most grandpa-ass, like, cool dad club to hang out. He's, like, finding the oldest people there to hang out with.
Oh, yeah, like, so the older dwarves, the ones who are, like, kind of in their 200-300s.
Yeah.
They are definitely the ones who are, like, once you get in their circle, they're just gossiping.
Oh, yeah, and he loves it. He is absolutely loving the gossip.
That, like, you hear that, like, oh, yeah, and I hear that she is, like, super into him. Oh, yeah, well, we know that they were going to get married since the day they were born, they were meant for each other. That kind of
Nick?
thing.
Oh, he's having a fucking ball.
Oh, they were absolutely meant for each other. We all knew that.
I see that this is the accent you warned us about yesterday.
Well, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, maybe I might.
Petros is, like, asking...
They have, like, their little tiny dwarf shot glasses of vodka because they do hardcore. They do it. They're old, but they do it hardcore.
Yeah, that's why he wants to hang out with them.
Yeah, so
because they're cool.
And so they definitely let like the big orc dude into their circle to gossip with them.
Yeah,
but they also want to know, like, so young fella, do you have gossip to share?
Yeah, no, he absolutely shares paladin gossip with them.
Oh, tell me more.
Because, like, you know, when you're, like, he hangs out mostly, if he's not back in the Amethyst Kingdom, he's at that outpost. And you know, like, all those people at the outpost, like, the drama there is probably insane.
He went out like that?
Yeah, I know. I could not believe it. And then, like, the commander, like, just lost his shit. It was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. I would have
kicked him right out.
I know! That's what I told him. I was like, man, don't even think about it. But no, who listens to Petros, right?
Well, I think you're very wise.
Well, I have a 16 wisdom. I try my best. I trained a lot of those guys, like, when I first came out to that outpost, I get some respect, but on some handle, they're like, oh, that's just Petros, like, he's just I'm like, no, it's because I'm not an idiot, guys, come on.
Well, now when you come back, you'll have more experience than all the rest of them put together.
I know, and they'll still probably give me shit for it, that's fine, they're kids, they're sweet. Not all of them are kids, but, like, some of them are kids, and, they're just doing their best. I remember being that age.
I think we all do.
No. He's like 35, and these people are in their hundreds, but he's like, oh, the kids these days. He's approaching middle-aged for a half-orc.
I feel like Petros has referred to Finley as being younger than him before, and now I'm mad.
I don't think so. I think he's, like... He views himself as the dad of the group, except for Finley, who he views as a co-parent.
Yeah,
I don't think... I mean...
Yeah, because she's like 42, I think?
Yeah, I think that we are of a similar... I mean, like, obviously, you are a little bit older, but we're of a similar age range. How old do halflings live? Like, in terms of your lifespan.
I think, like, to humans, 100 in D&D, halflings are, like, 80.
Yeah, so you and I live on similar... Half-orcs are also about 80, so...
Yeah. Also, I want to clarify that Hugo is also Petros' age.
Yeah, but...
I forgot how old
Hugo.
This party was.
Yeah, yes, we were all like, no, we're all gonna play, like, people
like, Coria
in our
is,
30s.
like, without question, baby.
Yeah, she's like 19 or something, right?
Luck was like 18, 19, something like that.
Shalva was like 100 and something. She was fairly
She's like young in
for a drow. Yeah. So older than the rest of us, but like in terms of her lifespan was fairly young.
Yeah, maturity-wise.
Yeah. Petros just has the weight of...
Petros has like old dad.
He just like acts like an old man. Even though he's not actually that much older than everybody else, he just feels like he is. Except for Finley.
Well, so what you gonna do when this is all over?
Oh, great. Well, if I make it, the plan is probably just to go home. I haven't seen my dad in a while, and I miss him.
Oh, I bet he misses you.
Oh, yeah. No, he's retired now, so he's just kind of doing a lot of puttering around the house. And my sister, and I gesture to Coria, who is somewhere in this room. I don't know what she's up to.
She's definitely still over there playing with the kids.
Yes, so I gesture to Coria, who is like throwing kids up in the air and shit. She's actually my half-sister, and didn't realize that each other existed. We met each other on this journey, which is incredible. And so I'm hoping to take her home and introduce her to my dad, and, do all that. And then, back to work, I guess.
Well, your work is important.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. I love it. It's important to me, and I do it in service of Melora and all that stuff, but, it's a job. I have some... It's important. Yes, it's important to me. That wasn't like Petros editing himself, that was me being like, I don't know where the sentence is going, and then changing it. So, and he kind of shrugs non-committally.
It'll be important to your father, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. No, I think he's very proud of, that's what he tells me anyway. We're from a family
Daddy's proud of me.
My dad is proud of me, and I know it's because he tells me and he loves me. My family is originally sailors, so I did that for quite some time, and then I felt the call to go into service, and I thought that maybe he would be disappointed because he was captain of a ship, and I think he was maybe hoping that I would do that too, but no, he was very excited. He thought it was very cool, and he was, so I think he's glad that I'm a captain now and all that kind of thing, and also, I'm home more often. When you sail, you're gone for months at a time, so he didn't get to see me very much, so I think he's glad that I get to be home more.
And now his son is out here saving the world and whatnot.
Yeah, no, that's, I'm sure he won't be very surprised that I decided to take the weight of the world on my shoulders. He'll probably give me shit for it. But, yeah.
That's a lot to be proud of.
I try.
The little, like, elderly dwarf woman, like, reaches up and, like, kind of pats your knee, because that's what she can reach.
Yeah, he's sitting on the floor. Like, I'm sure a bunch of them are, like, in chairs, but Petros is like, I'm gonna sit on the floor.
And is still, like, a little bit above eye level.
Yup.
He's like crouched over a little, like he knows he's gonna have back problems.
He's hunched.
Later.
It's fine. No, I think he's laying back a little bit, like, on an elbow. Like, he's, like, in repose.
Okay.
He's so
like,
chill right now.
circle.
Yeah. He's big fucking chillin'.
What's Hugo doing during all of this?
Yeah, what's Hugo up to?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I guess a book signing?
They don't...
No. I'm not sure. Hugo's not, like, that kind of sociable. So if Finley's learning, like, cooking traditions and Petros is doing all this kind of gossip and chatter and whatnot, I literally don't know what Hugo could possibly be doing.
So at this point, Finley's drunk as shit dancing with people who are also drunk as shit.
Okay, well...
Yeah, there's some revelry going on in here.
Yeah, the cooking is over now.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know if I picture Hugo as, like, a partying type, though. Despite being an...
Maybe he's just writing in his diary. Maybe he's just, like, chilling.
Well, I mean, despite being an irreconcilable jackass, for some reason I don't picture him getting super drunk.
I picture him with, like, they hand out the shots of the liquor, and he has it at the table and takes periodic sips and is, like, writing in his book.
He takes periodic sips and then tops it off with wine.
With red wine.
Yeah,
Gross.
Oh boy. Who doesn't love a wine and...
worst hangover in the morning.
Who doesn't love a wine and vodka mixer? Yeah, no, sure. Let's say he's making a diary entry, patreon.com/infinitybrick. And then, I don't know, maybe he's just kind of observing from afar.
I feel like this
he's just like, he's found like a, I mean, I assume, are there like tables? Is there anything he can, a bench?
Absolutely.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm going to say he's kind of sitting on the sidelines a little bit. Like, he's glad other people are having fun. He's maybe a little wiped or whatever. Or he's not as, like, party hard.
I think Petros makes a couple of attempts to, like, bring him in, but if it's clear that Hugo's like, no, I'm good, he's like, all right, cool, no problem, man.
Petros, a suggestion? A suggestion, if I may?
Sure.
You do the little, the miming a lasso thing.
Yeah, when he's a few drinks in. And we like end up talking about Hugo and Hugo's a writer, and he's like, yeah, Hugo. And then he like turns to Hugo and does the lasso thing.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, let's say he's eventually persuaded onto that dance floor.
Oh, I'm not dancing,
or
but
at
like,
least, I'm sorry, into your social circle.
Yeah, I imagine we're talking about our dragon son. And he's like, yeah, we went to this temple and there was a dragon and it was hurt, and I was like, oh, I got to adopt it because I guess that's my thing now. And I co-paired it with Hugo. Hugo, come here.
Oh, hello. I believe I introduced myself earlier. Hugo Chalamenegas de Fontaine, de Fontaine, or Hugo to my friends, and you are welcome to be my friends.
Yeah, he's also a writer. He writes these. Hugo is drunk, starts talking, and is struck down by, isn't he charming? I guess.
Here's my favorite Hugo book. Pounded in the butt by a mummy I found.
You were saying Petros or Maddie?
Yeah, I think he's like, no, Hugo is so we co-parent the dragon. It's great. He's also a writer. He's written a bunch of books. Dude, apparently he's like, tell him about the fucking books, man. Hugo, I think Petros is tipsy now. He's like, he's had a few drinks.
Tell him about the fucking books, man.
Yeah, he becomes very casual.
In my short time as an adventure archaeologist, I have been to many great cities around the continent and many of great archaeological sites, and sometimes shit just happens. I find a mummy, I have to hide in a barrel. I need to save a pointers. Many wonderful things happen to me, so I write them down in a series of books that are bestsellers in my homeland, and I give little TED talks across the land. I think they are pretty good. My editor tells me they sell fantastically. But it is only a side hustle. You got to stay on that grind.
Yeah, you know that hustle culture.
Oui. Wasn't child, let's get this bread.
Did somebody say bread?
I can fucking No, but I mean Hugo did, but he wasn't talking about. Anyway, bread sounds fucking lit. I assume that they must do like. Sorry, I'm thinking about bread. They must do like a fry bread, right?
Yeah, there's fry bread and like potato bread.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god, Finley is.
They definitely have. It's definitely like a carb and protein heavy.
I fucking love this place. Nice.
Hugo, even though we weren't talking about that kind of bread, Hugo takes a 4-foot baguette out of his pocket and hands it over to
Holy shit.
Also, I'm gonna say that like one of the chefs definitely like tries to like approximate garlic bread, like garlic fry bread.
Sick.
Using the head of garlic that she was given by
Mhm.
Finley.
Yeah.
So now
Do they
there's, like,
have
garlic fry bread?
Butter?
No, because there's no animals.
Okay. So they must use oil. I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
use
thinking about
oil.
food. Cool.
They use animal oil, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Sick.
So that's good.
I'm sorry. So the fuck oil. They cooked this. They did the bread with rendered fat and fucking garlic. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds incredible.
This is, like definitely
just like bacon
great.
grease and garlic.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "This is my favorite place now. I'm never going anywhere else."
Yeah, Petra's like,
I
man,
live here now."
fuck the ocean, I guess. I live here now. I'm gonna get things off high shelves for these dwarves forever, even though they don't have any high shelves, because why would they build any? But, like, that's it.
They built them for the pride of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Look how high this shelf
Look at how
is.
high this shelf is.
It's the highest shelf in the whole cave.
We're never gonna put anything up there. But it's there. Cool. Love
They
it.
have what they have displayed on the highest shelf is the longest grabby arm, which they quickly realized was
Which the error. Yeah, the error of their ways.
But now it's just there. They don't have the tool to get it down.
Well,
because
now
it's
Petros and
okay.
Corey are here, and Petros like, "Do you
Yeah.
just want me to? Do you want me to grab
That
that?"
for you? Do you want me
Oh,
to?
It's
okay.
kind of a cultural landmark now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave it. Yeah, no problem. Just figured I'd ask.
There's that's like the hard political divide in this game.
Do we take the grabby arm down?
It's rewriting history.
My God. Yeah, I think that sounds like the. Sorry, I feel like I cut you off, Ben. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
Oh, no, I'm going to say Hugo loosens up a little bit. No, I say, and then say more.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
Hugo
no.
loosens up a little bit more, has a couple more Elsurian old fashions.
So gross.
And just starts kind of babbling about stories from his past and I don't know, maybe expresses some concern about the individual they are trying to find.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he starts rambling, like he starts getting into. I mean, he's told y'all that Professor Zorban Molik is his mentor, right? Yeah,
Right.
He said that.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
of
not
course,
talked
of
a
course,
lot
that
about him, but that's kind of what we've gleaned, is that he was like your mentor and then he disappeared?
Yeah, didn't even show up for Hugo's graduation.
Right, that's what it was. Which is so rude. Petra's was like, wow, I'd like every time he told me that, I'm just like, that's so rude.
Anyway, let's say he loosens up and like a recent talk about having to recently talk about this individual kind of gets him to start kind of rambling about that, and he just kind of he mumbles his way through it like, I don't know, I was so compelled into the College of Archaeology on the anthropological studies that I was, oh boy. That it was so much because of the way he talked about the material and about the passion for the past and all that, and I don't know, it's not a big deal, but I think of that, I think of my oh boy, yeah, I think of my history in regards to that, and I just want to be as proud of me. He's proud.
So, okay, I was gonna say, what? I didn't hear those last few words got lost from me.
He's literally like so drunk that we're like, we can't understand what he's saying.
Petros nods seriously. Petros is the only one who understands what Hugo is saying, because he speaks
Hugo finally
Hugo.
gets so drunk. Hugo finally gets so drunk that it switches over to actual French.
I was gonna say he starts switching to Draconic, which, as we know, is a very, like, stiff American accent.
And, you know, I just think about it in that sort of context, and I just hope that he's proud of me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, how have y'all disappointed your father figures?
My dad's very proud of me.
Yeah, we just finished talking about how my dad loves me and is proud of me.
Well, yee-haw, I'm glad to hear that.
We all speak Draconic now, I guess.
The dwarves do not.
Do not.
Genuinely one of my favorite parts about playing Hugo, and I didn't notice this until we posted that latest audiogram, but that he speaks in this horrific French accent, but he still says y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to like...
He picked it up from somebody else. Like, clearly he had to pick that up from someone else.
I just love, I don't know, I didn't notice until Nick transcribed that.
Yeah, it's very funny.
That I still keep my stupid American speech inside
the French
accent.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's really funny. Yeah, I mean,
he's a weird French cowboy.
Yeehaw. I mean, Oui-Haw.
Fuck.
Can that be the title of this episode?
Oui-Haw.
Oui-Haw.
I don't know if that'll come through.
I don't think so either. Okay, sorry. So backtrack. It's like, I hope you'd be proud of me. I think there's like kind of this like long second, and Petros just reaches over and like puts a hand on your shoulder and is like, I mean, whoever he is now doesn't necessarily matter. I think the man he used to be would be very proud of the man you've become.
Perhaps he could have said that.
Well, that's not on you.
I know.
I'm proud of you, Hugo.
What?
I'm proud of you, man. It's been a hard journey.
Why?
I feel like you've really kind of, I don't know.
Why?
What? Damn, man, because you're my friend. I don't know. This has been a hard journey, and you've really stuck it out, even though you didn't really have to.
That is true. You were only searching for me because I was a hot commodity. And now look at us.
Yeah.
4 to 4.5 months later.
Yeah. I mean, you fucking lost your hand. Like, that shit ain't easy.
Hugo looks down in what is clearly an intentional joke that he's doing, much like my fucking sense of humor, and goes, "My hat! Oh no!"
Much like me, Petros laughs.
Nothing works more reliably than, "Oh, is that bad?"
Oh, why did something happen last year in 2020? I don't know. I didn't hear about it.
The old feigned ignorance punchline.
No, always funny.
To simulate Hugo's speech, I guess I've been drinking too. Anyway, yeah. Hugo makes that obvious joke about his own hand.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, well, you know, what is an adventure, but not a series of scars, and my whole fucking hand, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, your hand does shoot like bullets and stuff now, which is like kind of sick. What is it? It doesn't shoot bullets. It's not a machine gun.
No, it's a crossbow.
It's a crossbow, right? Yeah, I mean, it does shoot like bolts now, which rips.
Hugo whacked the top of it, and it's not loaded, but you can hear the firing mechanism go off inside.
Yeah, this baby can hold so many bolts in it. How do the dwarves react to like Hugo's sick mechanical hand? I'm sure they're fascinated.
They are, especially because this is a feat of engineering that they've never, like, the material wise is like adamantium.
Cool.
Like, and it was made using magic, so they're very impressed by it. They think it's very cool that you have a mechanical arm.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of get the sense that they're like, they think you're lucky for losing an arm and getting a mechanical one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's an improvement.
But Hugo takes the compliment like an adult, unlike I'm able to.
Mm-hmm.
And goes, "Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you saying that. I have been on many adventures, but I'm glad this one is with you."
Yeah, I agree. Friends.
Hugo then... Oh, go ahead.
Aww.
No, I just said they're friends. They
The
finally
studio
said one
audience.
genuine nice thing to each other.
The studio audience goes, "Aww."
Yeah.
Hugo puts his mechanical hand kind of out near the fire and starts doing shadow puppets on the walls with it.
Hell yeah!
It's now that scene from Star Wars Episode 6 where 3PO tells the story of Star Wars to the Ewoks.
Yeah, I imagine that we've been recounting our, we've been telling gossip, but I was telling Paladin gossip, and then we started talking about, what we've been up to.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We're getting toward the end of the episode. If you want to end the episode on Hugo telling the Legends of Laia, points at the screen.
Oh my god, that's the name of the podcast.
That's the name of the podcast.
Oh my god.
Roll credits.
And the podcast is over.
We did it, team. We got to the end.
Yay! What are we going to do next, Nick? What's our next podcast? Legends of
The less
Laia
exciting
2.
story of... No.
I don't know, something gay.
This one isn't gay?
That's true.
I guess you go on the mouth.
Okay.
Now it is.
Hugo just told Petros that he likes hanging out with Petros.
That's basically a love confession.
Yeah, that's gay. That's super gay.
Fellas, isn't it gay to tell your male friend you like hanging out with him?
It is. Unless you're 6 feet apart when you say it, it's gay.
Yeah, no, we're sitting next to each other,
okay,
so it's
got it.
gay. Yeah.
Yep.
You tell
For the
me.
one Petros Hugo shipper out there, this is for you.
It's extra gay if you make eye contact.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, sure. They made
We can't. We're both sitting on the ground, so I'm too tall.
You tell stories about the Legends of Laia to end your evening, and that is where we will end this episode.
The show you've just been listening to was The Legends of Laia, brought to you by Infinity Brick, where we're telling stories our own way. This show is dungeon mastered by Nick Boylan, edited by Andrew Akel, and produced by Ben Hamlin. It features the voices of Andrew Akel, Ben Hamlin, Manny Trumbo Gomes, and Johnny Ronaldo. Our music is by Johnny Ronaldo, and our logo is by Andy Wilson. You can check out all of our other shows at infinitybreak.net and support us on Patreon at patreon.com/infinitybreak, where there's plenty of Legends of Laia bonus content, including chatter from recordings and insight on the story and world. You can also follow us at our Twitter account at Legends of Laia. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next week.